What does a bottle of Basil Hayden's have in common with a bottle of Old Grandad? Let's find out. And welcome to this episode of Wistery, where I explore the rich and colorful history of your favorite beverage. I'm your Professor Bourbon Barry, and do I have a story for you? Basil Hayden Sr. was a descendant of a wealthy Maryland family that emigrated from England in the 1660s to escape religious intolerance. The family settled in St. Mary's County on Chesapeake Bay. In 1785, Basil led a contingent of 25 Catholic families from Maryland and settled on land near Bardstown, Kentucky, which, as you know, is now considered to be the bourbon capital of the world. Basil Hayden, whose full name is Meredith Basil Hayden Sr., was a true whiskey pioneer. He's known as the father of high rye bourbon because in 1796 he changed his recipe to include a higher percentage of rye. So what's the connection between Basil Hayden Sr. and Old Grandad? Well, it turns out that they're the same person. Around 1885, Hayden's grandson, Raymond B. Hayden, founded a distillery in Nelson County and named his brand Old Grandad in honor of his grandfather Basil. And this picture on the bottle of Old Grandad is actually a rendering of Basil Sr.'s likeness. In 1992, when Beam Industries introduced their small batch collection, Basil Hayden's was one of the four brands. And according to the company, they used the same high rye mash bill that Basil Sr. used back in 1788. 62% corn, 28% rye, and 10% malted barley. Today, the Basil Hayden's brand sits along the other three members of the small batch collection, Booker's, Baker's, and Knob Creek. So now you know, and we have Basil Hayden Sr.'s grandson Raymond to thank for honoring his old granddad. I'm your Professor Bourbon Barry. Thanks for watching.